minister delivered his brief on the Ministry for the Youth, Culture, and Recreation. There were a number of important features that I'd like to bring to your attention today because they could be of major concern. And so my first concern is the community centers. We've got 3 community centers in Bermuda: the West End, the East End, and Central. The Sammy Wilson Community Center in the Central Zone has been closed for a number of weeks because there has been damage to the building, and so they have not been able to maintain their programs there, which is quite disappointing when we look at the fact that the West End Community Center is having a reduced grant given to them this year. And so the amount of money that it will take to maintain the buildings alone is clearly not sufficient. There are 40,000 people who go through our 3 community centers every year. And yet the government continues to either maintain the amount of money that's allocated to these centers or is reducing them. The minister went on to say that even though they want to increase the programs in our community centers, we are actually having to ask the staffing resources to now stretch themselves to be able to accommodate the programs in all 3 centers on their own. Where are the additional resources to be able to facilitate youth programs in our community centers? Another concern for me during the brief yesterday was the sports, especially the focus on women. It's been an important feature of the strategies to make sure that women become an important part of our sporting community. However, we're seeing year after year reductions or low grants being provided to our female sports. There are a number of sports in Bermuda that females tend to dominate or are all female sports, and historically they are important sports for Bermuda. However, the government seems to be neglecting any focus on these issues and these sports. The final concern that I have is the solar park. The government has been talking about the solar park for years. It's a multi-$100,000 deal, and yet it has been delayed. There were excuses given, such as the weather, shipping, and work permit delays. So we are looking at a half-done project with no estimated time for completion. Once again, the PLP government is not giving the importance and focus and priority to the communities and the sport in Bermuda. The One Bermuda Alliance is listening. We have the solutions.